All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the 2026 J&J SOM Prospects Selection Show. Um, we did this year to try to shorten the draft by probably about 30 minutes. We've had some issues in the past two seasons of getting this part of the draft done in a quickly manner, especially that it's at the end and everybody's pretty much tired from sitting around and doing 20 some more rounds of drafting. So the intention of this is to cut down the last portion of the draft and get people prepared for their picks now. And when they're called upon at the end of the draft by team, they can just spit out their player or players, whatever they have lined up. But the rules are as follow. This is the third season we're doing this now with the prospects pick. So it is any prospect or first year rookie player that does not have enough plate appearances to qualify to be drafted in our league at any point. That's rounds 1 through 5, rounds 6 through 11, or 11 through completion. That is batter and pitcher, and then they could be taken as a prospect that would go on your roster as a no card player. And then next year, you will have to decide whether that player, if they played in 2026, if they had a good enough season to retain and protect for the following year's roster and draft. We've had teams that had very successful prospect picks in the last 2 years. Pete Crow Armstrong and Colton Cowser being the two big ones. Armstrong was last year, and the year before was Colton Cowser. Both players were on their respective rosters this year and an integral part of their teams. We had a couple of that didn't pan out so well. Evan Carter, a couple of years ago, Phoenix drafted after having a spectacular last quarter of the season and playoffs, and then pretty much lame duck in 2025 and wasn't retained. So it's a risk, but it's a great risk. Last year Middletown drafted Luis Angel Acuna, and he played as a part-time backup player, really didn't accumulate many plate appearances or much success. So that was a failure, but it happens. Darren Baker was taken last year as well. Darren Baker didn't play at all in the major league level at 2025. So it's a risk, and but it could pay off. Like I said, Colton Cowser, PCA, those have paid off in the last 2 seasons for their respective teams. So I'm going to flip the camera over because we're having problems with the PC. As you can see, the wheel of teams is ready to go. And I think we're ready to go. So let's get the show on the road and get selection number 1. And here we go. Picking first in the prospects pick will be the New Jersey Jackals. The New Jersey Jackals, the aforementioned PCA was drafted by this team and now an integral part of that roster. And who knows? Maybe he's going to get the next PCA this season. Okay, they're removed from the wheel. We're going to go on to pick number 2. Here we go. Pick number 2 is going to go to the Chandler Diamondbacks. All right, the Chandler Diamondbacks. Dan of the New Jersey Jackals logged on. He is very excited. All right, Chandler removed. All right, we're going to go to pick number 3. There goes the wheel cheese. And it's going to look like it's going to the Lexington Minutemen. The Lexington Minutemen get the 3rd pick in the prospect draft. A team that will be drafting in the expansion draft this year, looking to rebuild a very, very bad team that was given to them. All right, to recap, top 3, New Jersey Jackals get 1, Chandler Diamondbacks 2, the Lexington Minutemen 3. We're now off to number 4. There goes the wheel. The 4th pick looks like it's going to go to the Phoenix Dragons. So the Phoenix Dragons take 4th. All right, we're going to go to number 5. Here we go. There goes the wheel. Number 5 looks like it's going to the Jersey Shore Surge. There you go. We're 1 team away from halfway. All right, number 6. Here we go. Number 6 is going to go to, well, let's stop in time. Yes, the New Jersey Killers, the defending Tony Gwynn Central champions. All right, we are halfway. Let's recap. At number 1, the New Jersey Jackals. At number 2, the Chandler Diamondbacks. At number 3, the Lexington Minutemen. Number 4, the Phoenix Dragons. Number 5, Jersey Shore Surge. At number 6, the New Jersey Killers. Now we go on to number 7. And it looks like it's going to be, just crossed over, the Seattle Blaze. All right. Hey, drop a comment in the box. Let me know who's watching. I see there's a couple people on right now live. I know Dan being one of them. Just watched Seattle take the 7th pick in the prospects draft. That leaves 5. All right, spin that wheel. Here we go. Next pick's going to go to, yes, turn blue. It's the Middletown Bearded Bandits at number 8. We also want to recap the New Jersey Jackals, who took number 1, will be ineligible to be number 1 next season. That's the only rules we have with this draft. You can't be number 1 2 seasons in a row. He can be number 2, but he can't be number 1. All right, we move on to 9th. Spin that wheel. It's going to be the Scooterville Saints. Our last 3 years, of this draft, the number 1 has gone to the Phoenix Dragons. And then last year, the East Texas Big Feet, which then the manager resigned after the draft. And then Lexington Minutemen took over the team, which was dissolved due to expansion. We have 3 teams left. We have 3 picks left. Who's drafting 10th? Who's drafting 11th? Who's 12th? Will it be Broad Street? Will it be Staten Island? Will it be First United? Let's spin that wheel and find out. It's going to go to the First United Cobra Kai. That leaves 2. 50% chance of taking the next. And that pick will go to Spin the Wheel. The Broad Street Bats are number 11, which means the Staten Island Potholes pick 12th. We'll spin the wheel just for fun. Whee! I wonder who's going to win. Who's going to get it? Who's getting pick number 12? Boom. There you go. Just for official clerical reasons. And there you go. The wheel of cheese is empty. To recap, your prospect pick order as followed. Remember, any player that does not qualify for drafting in our league, pitcher or batter, at any point in the draft, has to be a prospect who appeared in at least 1 game at the major league level or a first-year rookie. Neither one can qualify to be drafted at any point during our draft. Will be taken at the end of our entry draft in this 12-pick draft and will be considered a no-card player in hopes that you can use them next season. Recap, number 1, New Jersey Jackals. Number 2, the Chandler Diamondbacks. Number 3, the Lexington Minutemen. Number 4, the Phoenix Dragons. Number 5, the Jersey Shore Surge. Number 6, the New Jersey Killers. Number 7, the Seattle Blaze. Number 8, the Middletown Bearded Bandits. Number 9, Scooterville Saints. Number 10, First United Cobra Kai. Number 11, the Broad Street Bats. And number 12, the Staten Island Potholes. And there is your 2026 prospect pick order. Hope everybody enjoyed. And hopefully this cuts down on the amount of time, because start doing your homework now and start making a list of your prospects that you are looking for in hopes that they make your 2027 roster. And that is it. I'm just going to switch the camera, say goodbye to everybody. Helps if I press the right one. There we go. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the 24th, 9 a.m. right here at JNJSOM HQ. Be careful out there in the snow. It's kind of crappy, but it is what it is. It is January. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in.